So we have to get a first down here.
That fell harmlessly to the ground. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted.
Not what you want.
Picked up by Marcus
Definitely not
Williams.
what you want.
And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
I did not read that well. So, in this, you got adversity. You got to figure out a way to get back. So you got 16 seconds left. They are in field goal range. 14 seconds left after the incomplete pass.
Something you did not need to do. They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight.
So in this, like I was saying earlier, a lot goes into, especially the Super Bowl, but an NFL game in general. I have a couple buddies that I was fortunate enough to play high school football with or coach in high school football that were in the NFL. And the travel, the equipment, all of that stuff is unreal how much actually goes into it. So you never, some people just think that, you're just going to show up, play a game, and then they leave. But there's so many things that go into it. So Tucker kicks the field goal. They're still up 7, which I didn't throw the interception. Maybe it would have been a 17-point game. Instead, it's a 7-point game. So 10 points swing on that interception, which isn't great. I'm going to go kick return here and just try to return. We'll probably not get much out of it. I'm going to try to go 75 yards in one play. Take the touchback. We're going to go concept. We're going to go deep pass. We're either going to hit Quez Watkins or Devontae Smith and just air it out.
That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
Oh, just overthrown. He was wide open. Hurts did not have a good half whatsoever. He did run the ball our whole first drive, but we're going to go return left here. So, in that, it's called the middle 8, when you have the last possession of the first half and the first possession of the second half. And you try to win that middle 8, meaning if you can get a score, like if I completed that pass and we get a score on the last play of the second half, and if I score on this drive, it could be a potential 14-point flip or unanswered, 14 unanswered points.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course.
So we're winning the rushing yard battle. However, which is good, and like I said in the beginning of this video, was part of my strategy to keep the ball out of Lamar Jackson's hands.
They go play action with Hurts.
We're going to take off here.
Now he's flushed out left. Fancy footwork in the 45.
Oh, no.
And it's picked up by
Come
the
on.
Ravens.
Okay. Again, adversity hits. We got to figure it out. Hurts has 2 costly turnovers. And like I said, maybe they'll switch it on themselves. He's down. He is down. Look at that, Madden. Real life scenarios. Ground causing the fumble.
This is a tough one to overturn.
We will retain possession of the football. Alright, here we go. Got lucky here, still have to hold on to the football though. So this is, after anything like that, what you do is you take a shot. I was trying to take a shot to A.J. Brown, but that safety ran with him, so we're going to take what we can and goes to play another down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up
So I have to score on this possession. I do like this swing route. Nope. Just cover it up, so we're going to take off. Try to beat this guy to the pylon. Down at the 1. Ooh. Hurts has 42 rush yards, more than he has passing yards, which isn't great, but again, the strategy of it is to keep the ball away from the Ravens. Now, 1st and goal here. If we remember earlier in the game, we got stopped.
Birds a handoff to Sanders, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl.
Okay, so we get another rushing touchdown, which is huge. Chance to go up 14. And we do. We get a 14-point game with roughly 4 minutes left because there's only 4-minute quarters. Or 3-minute quarters. Yeah, 3-minute quarters.
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it
so
away.
if we can get one more big defensive stop. So we miss out. Let's go through the football. Bang. There we go. Not a good decision. Instead of the ball at the 25, they get it at the 15. Good job avoiding the football. Okay, we gotta get a stop here, some way, shape, or form.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
So even post-game for the Super Bowl, there's a lot of stuff that goes on, just like in esports. It's not just, the game's over, everyone's done. There's cleanup, there's packing up, there's traveling it back to where it came from. So the Eagles and Ravens, think about it, you're playing in Arizona. You bring everything from Philadelphia and Baltimore to Arizona. It doesn't just magically go back. There's a whole team of ops people, which is operations, that have to then incomplete. And they have to, pack all this stuff up, bring it back, and hopefully the Eagles, just because I'm an Eagles fan, but hopefully these teams are bringing more back than they came with in the Super Bowl gear and the Lombardi Trophy. Hopefully you're bringing home a ton of Super Bowl shirts, Super Bowl hats, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so we get it on a short field because the Ravens had to go for it down 2 possessions under 3 minutes. So I don't mind that. They tackle it at the 5. Their linebackers should even understand in this picture. And we're just going to keep running the ball, running this clock out. There we go. So game should be on ice. I'm not going to say it's over because any given Sunday anything can happen. But a 21-point game makes me feel pretty good with 2.5 minutes left.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So in this game, just like other esports games, you have the real world people playing the games. It's very, very similar to ball sports, where shoot the ball away from it. All the pregame, all the coaching, like when any single player comes off the field for football, shoot, even when they're on the field, they're getting coached up just like how the esports players do in between matches when they go back to their locker rooms to recoup and then get back into the game. They do the same thing. They're going to make sure that they get proper coaching, whether it's proper technique or anything that maybe the players in real time miss that the coaches got a chance to see or the coaches got to see in review. That happens a lot too when football players come off the field. We have iPads to watch the last couple of plays on. These kids obviously don't have that access because they're live in the action, but us as coaches get to help those guys out before their next play on the field. Or in a timeout or anything of that nature.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's taken in by
Throw.
Duvernay.
What,
And
21
it's good for a gain of
points
6, and it'll be second down.
with a minute
Jackson
30.
now.
I don't mind it. Same thing. Keep tackling them bounds, getting that clock to run.
Get to the line quickly. To throw again is Jackson. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews.
Tackling
And
downs.
they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
They're obviously going to go quick.
Into the hands of Andrews. And he's going to be taken down right
So
at the
now
40.
down to under a minute.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. On first and 10, it's
Ooh,
Jackson.
interception.
And
It
he's
seals
gonna
the
be
game.
intercepted
Can you
for
take
the
it back for a
third time this
touchdown?
fall.
Oh, it fell.
Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
So as we're telling about 45 seconds when this game's done with,
Dominating defensive
is
performance.
that in the Super Bowl, in the real life Super Bowl, confetti pops, music plays, graphics go up. All those people are, real world people that have to, play clock is 1 second behind the game clock, so we are going to have to snap this one last time. But what I was saying was, there's real world people that are doing those things, that they all have their own little teams that go into one big team, which is their Super Bowl production. So, it's not just spot the ball down and let's play. There's a whole big thing that goes into this. So you have the whole production crew of the announcers and the filmers and all that. Coach Harbaugh, who used to coach for the Eagles under Andy Reid, is now the Ravens coach. So you have all that confetti, you have all the graphics, you have, I'm sure there's going to be newspapers out here, there's going to be t-shirts, there's going to be hats, so all that kind of stuff goes into it. It's not just, let's play football, just like in esports. It's not just, let's press play on the video game and then when we're done, we're done. There's a whole big production that goes into it. There's sponsor deals, there's a million different things that go into it that you would never think of, especially in esports, just because it's getting more popular, more kids are playing video games, and then as are adults, but, it's not just, we're just gonna play, for a little bit and then we're done. People do this to win money, and they can provide for their families that way. So all those guys in the blue vest there with the production crew and